Hey, good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. Um, we're into 2024, y'all. We made it. 2024 is upon us now. So I'm not real big into celebrating the new year because that's the celebration of the god Janus. I touched on that in my video about Christmas about a couple of weeks ago. So if you y'all could tune in on that, and I could tell you what the whole history and about New Year's because I explained it in that video. I'm not going to explain it on here again. But yeah, so I wish everyone prosperity, peace, um, what Allah may grant you, what may Allah may bless you with or bestow upon you. Hope He bestows His peace, His blessings, prosperity, and good health into 2024. Like I said, I'm not into the whole Happy New Year. I'm going to make resolutions. Nah, I'm not into that. So, but I will say that. Hope you all are having a good day. Many of y'all are still on vacation for the holiday break. If for some reason your day hasn't been going well, always remember tough times don't last, tough people do. Put your hope and faith, put your hope and trust in Allah, and He will see you through. I could bear witness to that. Now, getting to the topic for this video. The movie Color Purple came out, what was it, Christmas Day? And I know millions of black people went to go see it. Excuse me. And it did good at the box office, which, was what I expected. But I guess it was kind of like a musical because I remember seeing the 1985 version with Oprah and Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg. I remember seeing that version, and it was just a movie. It wasn't a musical, but this is a musical and a movie. It's like a musical movie, whatever. So Fantasia was in it. Taraji P Henson, the sister from Orange Is the New Black, Danielle Brooks, I believe that's her name. She was in it. Taraji, yeah, and what's the brother that played Dr. Dre in the NWA movie? He was in it. Can't think of his name right now, but he was in it. And it's whatever. I know people in my family saw it, they enjoyed it. I didn't see it because, like I said, I had saw the original from 1985 many times. Don't like that movie. Never liked The Color Purple. Um, so I didn't want to see it because it's like it's the same thing, just being, shown almost 40 years later. Still the same story. Mister is they still portraying black men as being violent and oppressive. So I don't need to see that. I don't need to see it. I don't want to see it. But many of y'all did, and that's your thing. That's your thing. But my whole question is, and the questions that I have are: why do we celebrate black toxicity? Why do we celebrate black toxicity? Why? Has there been an Asian or white version of the color purple? Why do we allow Hollywood to disrespect black men or black people? Questions. First question: why do we celebrate black toxicity? Because unfortunately, a lot of our people are programmed for entertainment. Everything's entertainment now. Oh, I gotta go see it. It's a blackface. White supremacy is a sneaky devil. It will portray black faces and say, this is a black movie. This is a black this. We're doing it for black people. We're showing you that we care, that we love you. We're giving you a chance, an opportunity. All this money, they would shell out millions and millions of dollars. to get us to the box office, to concerts, to whatever. Wherever black toxicity is being portrayed, they will get us there because they know we love our entertainers. We love our LeBron James, our Oprah Winfrey's, our Tyler Perry's, Terry Crews, all these people. We love them. We love them. We love them. Kevin Hart, all these people. We love them. Will Smith. I guess people still love Will Smith. Almost 2 years after the slap, but the slap scene around the world, by the way. But we love our entertainers. We love to be entertained. And and Beyonce and Jay-Z, forgot about them. We just love them to death. I dare say we love entertainers. Some of us love our entertainers more than we love people in our own families. Don't you dare say nothing bad about Beyonce. What? The Beehive will come after you. Don't you dare say nothing bad about LeBron. What? His disciples will come after you. Don't you dare say nothing bad about Michael Jordan. What? His disciples will come after you. What have these people done for the black community? Have they done anything for us? Have they donated to charity in the black community? Have they tried to help spread the word about reparations? Try to build up the black grassroots organizations that's trying to do the work, that's demanding reparations, that's demanding freedom, justice, and equality? Have they spoken out against police brutality? I mean, yeah, they may speak, but that's like pre-rehearsed. That's them giving permission from a puppet masters. Okay, boy, one of your people, when a black man was just murdered by a cop, he was unarmed, so you could speak on it because Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, and LeBron James go on TV and he may say something. But why not? How come they're not talking about reparations, black trauma, homelessness, an economic recovery plan, powernomics? Why aren't they talking about that? Something that they're not told to talk about. You have to ask yourself these questions because it goes against what their puppet masters want, what their slave masters want. I would never want to be an entertainer. Never even dreamed of it. And especially now with me being almost 50 years old, um, have no desire to have riches like that, to be in Hollywood, to be in that space, because you always got to substitute your morals. I don't care who it is in Hollywood, who it is. Name them, they had to sacrifice their morals. Any any black actor, entertainer, they had to sacrifice their morals, their beliefs. I don't care who it is. It came out that Richard Pryor was bisexual, that he used to sleep with men. He had something going on with Marlon Brando. We love Richard Pryor. He's the greatest comedian of all time, but that's sad. We know Red Fox had issues with drugs. So did Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy didn't have any issues with drugs, but he had other issues. It was rumors that he slept with men, that he was bisexual. Eddie Murphy. Y'all remember back in the '90s, in the late '90s, when he got caught picking up that transvestite or that, excuse me, that trans person. Because if I say that word, the other word, then I'll get banned because Facebook banned me for a month for saying that. He picked up a tranny in West Hollywood, said he was giving this person a ride. I'm sure he was. No pun intended. But I just wouldn't want to be in that space. I would not want to be in that world. And Damon Wilson, the brother from Sanford and Son, who played Lamont Sanford, brother Damon Wilson, he was on Comedy Hype. He did an interview on Comedy Hype last week, and he spoke about this. He said those people have to sacrifice their morals, your beliefs. He said he never attended any Hollywood parties. He never wanted to be in that space, and he was in Hollywood. The person later, Mr. I'm not surprised. Transgender person actually involved in Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I know it was something like that, but I know it was a big thing in late '90s because that was still kind of like taboo. I mean, it was normal in Hollywood, but it wasn't normal everywhere else like it is now. Now, if it happened, it wouldn't be no big deal. But back then, in the late '90s, it was like people was like giving Eddie Murphy the side eye, like, "Really, bro? Really? Oh, they do. Okay, I'm gonna check that out." But they were like, "Really, bro? Really? What's really going on, Eddie Murphy?" I mean, it was just, I think this happened in '97. But I mean, back at that time, like I said, in Hollywood, it was normal. But and around outside of Hollywood, it was not normal because people would start talking in the whispers and would circulate, and it was just like it was taboo. It was shamed. It's like, oh, that's odd, but now it's accepted. How far we've come in 27 years. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Boogie in your butt. Yeah. Well, he talked about that in Delirious because he made a joke about Jackie Gleason and Art Carney about the honeymooners. Hey Norton, how would you like it if I you know F you in your behind? I'm trying not to cuss on here, but we know what he said. For those of y'all who seen Delirious. It's like, bruh. And people, ha ha ha, ha ha, ho ho ho, ho ho ho. And this was 1983. That's when Delirious came out. 1983. A 22-year-old Eddie Murphy. He was imitating Ralph Cramden, which was Jackie Gleason's character on The Honeymooners. And he was imitating him asking Norton, which is the late Art Carney. They both, the late Jackie Gleason and the late Art Carney played Ralph. No, he played Ed Norton. Yeah, Ed. And so he was imitating Ralph Cramden, Jackie Gleason, the late Jackie Gleason's character, imitated him asking Art Carney, the late Art Carney, his character Ed Norton, if he could f him or have sex with him in the behind. It's like now it's like those of us who know better. It's like, what was you doing? Joke like that? So whatever. Eddie Murphy told you could check out Delirious. I'm sure it's on YouTube or on one of the streaming services. You could check it out. But getting back on topic, yeah, we just accept it like with this color purple. Um, whatever these entertainers do for money, money's their god. Not all money is good money, but to them it is. They have to answer for that. But it's like we just so entranced with these entertainers. Entranced. Hero worship. That's what I call it. Hero worship. We worship our heroes. No, nobody worship heroes more than black people. We love them. Black people love Beyonce, especially black women. They love Beyonce. They love Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. It's like, really? That's black woman empowerment? Them showing they bosoms and they behind, talking about they WAP, and y'all could look that up because I'm not gonna say the word on here. But this is what women they actually think this is empowering black women to talk about your wet blank blank, your black woman area, your black private area. That's empowering black women. That's a good example for our daughters. It's insane. It's insanity. Then you got, your futures, Travis Scott's, these toxic, goofy niggas out here talking about Lord knows what. Molly Percocet, boasting about being promiscuously irresponsible, being sexually irresponsible, wasting money. How is that empowering black people, our young men? What message is that sending? Go out here, risk getting diseases, have sex with as many women as you can, take drugs, and blow your money. Yup, that's the positive message that we want to be sending our young people. Way to go, way to go. Another win for white supremacy. Way to go. Yup. This is the message that we want to send to our young people, send to our community. Yup. Thank you. The devil is a lie today. It is like molded bread. It's worse than molded bread. It's cesspool water. It's toilet water. That's what it is. It's toilet water. It's sewage. It's pollution because it's utterly disgusting. But we celebrate it. Black excellence. This is what's considered black excellence. Have y'all seen the BET Awards, the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP Image Awards? All these so-called black award shows are not controlled by black people. They're controlled by Jewish people. They're not going to show you what real black excellence is. They're not going to show you the fruit of Islam, the brothers in the fruit of Islam, the sisters in the MGT, Muslim girls in training. They're not going to show you them. They're not going to show you the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They're not going to show you them. They're not going to show you Dr. Claude Anderson, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Tariq Nasheed. They're not going to show you people like that. Even though I don't agree with half of the things he said, Dr. Umar Johnson, and yeah, I have some issues with what he says, but for the most part, the brother is not like these other black men or black people out here. So I will give him credit for that. Things I disagree with Dr. Umar on, like reparations, because it's not a stimulus package. You're wrong about that, brother. And I'm not so much into the Pan Africanism because Black people here need to get along with each other and love each other here first, here in the United States. We need to do that here first. Then we could have love and unity with our brothers and sisters over across the water in the motherland and across the diaspora. But we have to take care of home first. But he wants to just, y'all know about Dr. Umar. Some of y'all, who may see him, y'all know how he is. But I will give him credit for, because there are things that I agree with him on. So yeah, I will put him in that category of Black excellence. They're not going to show you brother Maj Toure, brother in Philly. He has a solutionary center where he's teaching Black people about their Second Amendment rights, their right to carry. He's teaching them gun safety classes, CPR classes, how to de-escalate. He's teaching them classes on that. So it's not just gun safety, but it's the whole gamut. CPR, life-saving techniques, how to treat a wound, how to de-escalate situations. They're not going to highlight him. Nope, they're not going to do that. But what they will highlight is Travis Scott, Future, people like this, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, um, um, what's her name? Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Lord have mercy. This is what happened when you get almost being 50. Your mind, what's her name? Lizzo. They promote people like that. They won't highlight a brother Marcel Dixon, who was running for the Senate down in South Carolina, trying to unseat that coon, that goofy coon, Jim Clyburn, Uncle Ruckus looking mother sucker. Marcel Dixon, who's championing reparations, they won't highlight that brother. But they're, your Al Sharptons, your what's another one? Your Oprahs, your Gail King, like a good brother of mine call her Fail King. They'll highlight people like this: Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, Dwayne Wade, Gabriel Union. No, no, that's not Black excellence. That's white supremacy using Black people with Black skin. That's all that is. It's not Black excellence. That movie Color Purple does not celebrate Black excellence. I hate to be the one to tell y'all that, but it doesn't. It's just another example again, because they did it in 1985. They did it now almost 40 years later. It's just another example of how they show Black men in a bad light, being violent and oppressive. Yes, there were Black men that were, unfortunately, who were violent and exhibited those behaviors as the people in that movie, Mister and I forgot the other character. Yes, there were people like that, but that's in every community. But whatever community don't do, they don't highlight their negative and then celebrate it. Yeah, there are Asian men who abuse Asian women, but do they make movies about it and then go celebrate it as excellence? We know the white man has oppressed a white woman for centuries. He's still doing it. But do they make movies about him? and then go out and celebrate it. White men have oppressed everybody. Like I said, even their own women. They didn't want women to have the right to vote. That was white people. That wasn't black. That wasn't a black man. The white man didn't want the white woman to go out and get a job. That wasn't the black man. That was the white man. Women was treated as property. That wasn't the black man that did that. That was the white man. Because when they wrote the Declaration of Independence, they didn't have women in mind. They had white men in mind, not the white woman. So don't get it twisted. The black man has not oppressed his woman. Stop believing that lie. How can we oppress somebody when we all oppressed? Make it make sense. But this is that civil war they wanna start between a black man and black woman. And sadly, far too many of us are buying into it. I see it on social media all the time. If you don't want to be with a black woman, be by yourself. Or go to the other community. Good luck with that. A lot of brothers have done that. One former friend of mine did it. That medicine ball cave, you know what, whip SOB, yeah, he did it. All he is a medicine ball head, Captain Save a cave hole. That's all he is. A medicine ball head, Captain Save a cave hole. And he know who he is. There's plenty brothers out there like that. Black women don't want to be with the black man, go to a white man. See how he treats you. You just a fetish to him. You nothing but his plaything. We have to start telling the truth, y'all. We have to start telling the truth. We have to. But we celebrate it. Black excellence. Because the enemy has tricked us into thinking this is excellence. So, he does. But it's just sad, man. It's just sad. It's a sad state of affairs. And here we are in 2024, and it just kills me when people say, "Well, we come a long way. We come a long way." Have we? Have we really come a long way? Why? Because we can live next to the white people now. We can shop at white businesses. We can marry other people from outside our race. Does that really mean that we've come a long way? Really? We have dysfunction in our community. We have dysfunction among us. So, no, we haven't come a long way. We've gone a long way back. We've gone backwards. We've gone backwards. So, I don't see this whole we've come a long way. We've come a long way. No, we've gone backwards. Other communities have come a long way, but not the black community. No. So whatever you tell yourself to believe this lie. I mean, God bless you. Keep telling yourself that we've come a long way. Keep believing that if you wanna, but we haven't. We really haven't. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on when we do videos on here. We haven't. And we gotta tell the truth. The truth must be told. And I want to touch on that too while it's on my brain. Black people, we have to learn to agree to disagree without being disagreeable. We have to learn to practice that if it don't apply, let it fly um, method. We have to practice that too. If something don't pertain to you, why the hell does it bother you? If it don't apply, let it fly. We have too many people who are in their feelings over the truth, but they want to tell you their truth and don't give a damn how you feel. How does that work? Make that make sense. I can't tell my truth, but you could tell your truth to me, and and it's okay. But when I tell my truth, you want to be in your feelings. We have too many niggas who are more ultra sensitive than Trojan lambskin condoms. I'm going to repeat that again. We have too many ultra sensitive niggas who are more ultra sensitive than Trojan lambskin condoms. We have Trojan lambskin condom niggas. They super ultra sensitive. And what make it so bad? They're not, it's over things that don't pertain to them. It's crazy. It's utterly ridiculous and it's insane. I'm not gonna stop telling my truth. Like the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, you could take it or leave it alone. And I'm gonna say the same thing, you could take it or leave it alone. If it bothers you that much, then just don't, ignore me. You have the freedom. That's the thing. I'm not forcing it on anybody. I'm just giving information, telling people the truth. If I was out here talking about some stupid shit, that would be fine. I would get all kind of oh man, yeah, man, yeah, 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 yeah. But I don't do things for people's approval. Only approval that I strive for is for Allah, God's approval. That's who that's whose approval that I strive for, and then my family. But Allah, God is first. The creator, the giver and taker of life. His will be done. I'm submitting to his will. That's what a Muslim is. One who submits to the will of Allah God. And that's what I'm doing. I submit to his will. If it's not his will, I'm not doing it. That's who approval I'm seeking, not the approval of man. Don't get it twisted. But we have to tell the truth. And if that means speaking out against black toxicity, then so be it. Somebody got to do it, damn it. Because it needs to be, the stuff that's going on needs to be addressed. People being canceled for speaking the truth. You can't speak your truth, but they can speak their lies and call it the truth. This is what the world has come to now. These are the days that we're living in. When you speak the truth, you're punished for it, and it's considered to be hate speech. But someone could tell a lie, and it could be Promote it as the truth, and people will soak it up and believe it and run with it. This is the time that we're living in. Lies are the truth, and the truth are lies. Good is bad, bad is good. I'm sorry. Evil is good, good is evil. Front is backward, backward is front. Wrong is right, right is wrong. However, you can keep going on. But that's what we're living in now. Left is right, right is left. This backwards ass world. And I hate it. And Allah God hates it too. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Happy New Year. Well, happy 2024 to you. Because like I said, I'm not into the whole New Year thing. But same to you, brother. Happy 2024. Glad you're here. Allah has allowed us to see 2024. And for that, we give him the thanks and praise. Because he's worthy of it. But, you know, this, like I said, the color purple, just so much black toxicity going on, and it's like promoted to us on a daily basis. There's no we can't stay on code for nothing. And Dr. Claude Anderson spoke about this. We can't stay on code. We promote unbecoming behavior from not only black women, but black men too. Yes, brothers too. So it's just, and now, black women are getting degrees, they're getting, you know, jobs in corporate America, and it's black empowerment. And I'm all for sisters being, making taking a stand and in the world. But white supremacy has used that to be a dividing tool against the black man. They are a crafty devil, y'all. They have used the black woman's comeuppance to be a detriment to the black man. You don't need no man. You could do it all by yourself. You could have babies and raise them all by yourself. You go, girl. You don't need a man. Meanwhile, the people who are telling you this, they have their husbands at home. A good brother of mine said this on his YouTube channel. I think it was a couple years back. Brother Tim Muhammad. He said that when a black woman goes to college, she's told that, or it's she's given the impression, or she's being taught that she could go out, get a degree, get a job, don't need a black man, don't need to build no, don't need to build a family, just be on her own. But with white women, they meet their mates in college. They meet their future husbands in college. They date, get their degrees, get married, and build a family. But they want to tell our women, you don't need the black man. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth the gum on the ground. Wow. That's what they tell our women. And a lot of them, unfortunately, eat it up and they believe it. They take it as the gospel. And it's just sad. It's just sad. But with us, but with them, I mean, it's and the same thing with Asian women, Hispanic women. They don't degrade they men, but our people do. They know our greatness. They know that we are gods and goddesses. They know this. Everyone knows this but us. They know we're the original people. They know we're blessed by God. They know this. We are gods and goddesses. They know this. That's why they throwing all this toxicity at us, throwing it at us, throwing it at us, throwing it at us. They know, but we don't know it. And we eat up their garbage and allow them to keep feeding it to us. And then want to celebrate it as being a comeuppance, as excellence. The devil is a damn lie today and every day. It's utterly ridiculous. We have got to do better, y'all. We have got to do better. We got to do better. But we're here in 2024, and it's been an election year. Oh, look out for that! They're going to pander. They already start doing it. This is a selection year, not election. A selection year. Choose your devil. Make sure you choose wisely. Vote blue no matter who. F out of here with that. They always want to come around now. They're going to be coming to your churches, eating fried chicken, having the hot sauce out, singing Negro spirituals. They're going to be pandering like a mug now. And sadly, too many of us are going to allow them to do it because they want to trick you. They want to bamboozle you. They want to run you amok, lead you astray. But you allow them to do it. They want to trick you and try to pimp you for your vote, to vote for the Democrats. I'm not saying vote Republican. I'm not saying that at all. Vote however you want to vote, but just beware of their tactics. That's all I'm saying. I don't have the right to tell people not to vote. That is your right that's guaranteed under the Constitution. I can't tell people not to vote. I wouldn't dare do that. All I'm saying is do what's best for you and your family. If you want to vote, vote. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. Don't let anyone shame you into voting. Don't let people tell you that our ancestors died for us to have the right to vote. That is a damn lie. Our ancestors didn't give a damn about voting. They wanted their freedom. And Lord knows that voting does not grant you freedom. It does not. Because if that was the case, we would have been free a long time ago. Because we've been voting a long time now, and we still ain't free. So don't let anyone tell you that your ancestors uh, died for you, died for us that have a right to vote. Don't let them shame you. Don't let them shame you. Vote if you want to. If you don't want to vote, don't vote. And vote for whoever you want to, whether it's Jim Crow Joe or Trump Hitler or Donald Trump, whoever you want to vote for. I'm not voting for either one of them or Chris Christie or whomever. None of them. That's just my choice, and I have that right. But if you want to vote for these people, vote for whoever you want to vote for. But just beware of their tactics. That's all I'm asking you. Is just think it through. Don't let them use you. You have free will. You have free mind. Free your mind. Don't let these people trick you. Don't let them scare you that Trump is the boogeyman. Well, hell, there's a lot of boogeymen in the Democratic Party too. They want you to vote for those boogeymen, but not that boogeyman. It's crazy. It's ugly. It's laughable. It's laughable. It really is. On that note, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. I think I made my point clear about how I feel about this black toxicity and just speaking the truth and having freedom of choice. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, smash it down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. I'll hop off of here for now. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Uh, support my channel, support my podcast. I can't do these things without y'all. I need y'all love and support. So please continue to support your brother, please. And I thank you. And like I always say, and like I said earlier in this video, let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that. Share this video, get it out there. Let's start the conversation. Y'all be safe. The holidays are over, thankfully. But still be safe. Still be safe. The kids go back to school next week in a lot of places. So many of y'all return back to work. But please be safe. Be safe. Brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe. Beware and be aware. This devil is busy now, so now more than ever before. So please, please be safe. I love y'all and take care. I'm out. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum.